Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dust Raiders. This game comes out today, and I'm excited. I get to play it a little bit before it comes out. We're going to start a new game. So we got two different paths. Wanderer mode, save and load whenever you want. Perfect for wanderers who prefer exploring the wasteland freely without worrying about every misstep. Sounds like me. And then Iron Road mode. Your decisions are final. The game saves automatically. Every choice matters and mistakes cost you everything. One save slot. No going back. That sounds fun, but since I've never played, let's go ahead and do Wanderer mode.
No one remembers the beginnings of the eternal storm. It's been here, with us, always, devouring everything. But we've stood against it and we endure. It's my home, the refinery, a decent place to live, better than most. The caravans come and go, taking our fuel. They're the lifeblood of the wasteland.
Very Mad Max.
With the riches comes danger. Hungry wolves from the wasteland, ever ready to take what's not theirs. Sawblade, the self-appointed lord of the wasteland. He brought the end to our peace. He brought blood, fury, desperation, death.
Sounds like a bad dude.
Here I am, alive but battered. I remember the days when we built all this, and I know we can do it once again.
He looks like the guy from Terminator, kind of. What was his name? Like Michael Biehn or something? Cool art style. All right, dust. Without a ride, there's no way to track a motorized gang or survive the desert. For now, I'm screwed. The refinery is barely holding on, and if I don't fix that, everyone left here will die of thirst. Uh-oh. The workshop was always the heart of the refinery and the best place to grab a vehicle and gather a crew, okay? You begin your journey in an enclave, the old refinery. Enclaves are safe havens scattered across the wasteland. They're like oases. I think it's supposed to say oasis in a world of sand and death, where you can trade goods, stock up on supplies, improve your caravan, and pick up jobs, okay? You'll find a list of available activities on the left side of the screen, various places to visit, as well as an exit to the wasteland. For now, only the workshop is accessible. Visit it to get started and see what you can do there. Seems fair? All right, let's visit the workshop. Task completed. All right, cool. In the Enclave's dim workshop, our friend Nix breathes life back into battered machines, preparing them for the wasteland's unforgiving roads. Stop dragging your feet. The refinery won't rebuild itself. The sooner you start hauling the goods, the faster we'll get back on track. If you want to be useful, haul your ass into the desert and scavenge something worthwhile. Fair enough. The gangsters who raided us must have left something behind, and I need parts to fix the rides. Looks like we need 2 parts. Get moving unless you're planning to hoof it between enclaves like a damn idiot. She has quite the attitude. Okay, first task. You just received your first task. A summary of your current objective is shown in the top left corner of the screen. Fair. To see all the details, open your journal. You can do that by clicking the button at the bottom of the screen or pressing J. Okay, so we need to get 2 of these. So we need to leave the enclave and then find parts. So let's leave enclave. Wasteland. You left the enclave. You can't stray too far since you don't have your vehicle yet. Click with the right mouse button on the spot you want to explore and start clicking on the nearby resources. Okay, well, I think we'd want to check out these things. Wounded Raider. A groan leads you to a wreck of a car with a mounted heavy gun. You see a shattered axle and blood-soaked sand. A wounded biker lies in the back, wailing like a dog abandoned by its pack. Cursing the crew that left him to die, he raided a refinery and now he's bleeding out on this hunk of junk. Sympathy? None. But the car and the man might have value. Okay. Oh, it's like a choose-your-own adventure. Okay. As you approach, the guy eyes you warily, unsure if you're here to save him or finish him off. You realize you can either drag him to the refinery or take the gun and ammo for yourself. You know what? Screw this guy. All right, the guy howls in despair as he realizes you're leaving him to die. You kick him off the car and get to work dismantling the weapon while you're at it. You take the parts from the engine too. Nothing useful gets left behind. So we got 1 part, and we got a Scorcher weapon. Okay. So we need to go over here. Probably the same thing. Buried wreck. You think it's just another Doom, but it's hiding a wreck. You dig first with your hands, then with a piece of scrap metal. After hours of work, you uncover a tank. Not some beat-up gang ride or delivery truck, but a full-on tank. That's why it's still in one piece. Back then, they knew how to build things. Oh, let's keep digging. A tank like this could turn the tide against Sawblade, but there's no way you can make it move. Instead, you gut the beast for parts. Whoever was here before left a stash inside, priceless supplies, no matter how old. So we got parts and wheat. Okay. So we have the 2 parts. I think we should go back to the refinery. So let's see. Now we need to repair the vehicle. So I believe we should go back to the workshop, click repair. All right. We got an achievement. Get the roamer back on its wheels and ready to lead. A car alone isn't enough. Without a decent gun, you won't make it more than a kilometer out there. Get to the workshop and see what you can cobble together from the junk you hauled back. So we did bring back the Ripper. So the Ripper, or the workshop where you can spend your hard-earned gear. Okay, yeah. Okay. Let's get rid of we already have one of those. Go to the garage. Can we add that as our main weapon? Oh, you can adjust your caravan setup. The roamer is its backbone, but you can add up to 2 escort vehicles. Okay. In the wasteland, you can't avoid combat. Having a well-equipped caravan is the key to survival. Each vehicle has slots for specific gear or crew. To equip your gear, drag it from the cargo hold to the appropriate slot. So this is our cargo hold down here. Looks like we have 2 guns. This one applies a burn effect, dealing 200 damage over 10 seconds, but only 10 damage. And that one only does 15. So this is going to be a better. It's less range, but because it has that burn effect, I think that's going to be our best option. Time to hit the wasteland before the wind erases Sawblade's trail. That bastard owes you for the refinery and the deaths of our friends. The locals in nearby enclaves must know where he ran off to. He doesn't know it yet, but his days are numbered. But we'll need to gear up and prepare to take on the entire gang. Better weapons and a sturdier base. This means gathering trade goods and making a few stops. I'm coming with you. Let's start west. They're supposed to need grain over there, and lucky for us, we've got plenty of that crap. And we do already have it. So we do have her, so let's put her in to here. I like that his little tag just says F off. Sell any goods to a trader. Now we could sell this. I don't know if we necessarily need to, but let's do it since it's telling me to. Okay. And the service station is where you'll find, where you'll refuel and repair your vehicles. Okay. So nothing to repair. Tank is full. I think we can leave. Traveling with your caravan uses fuel. If you run dry, you'll be stranded. So always keep a spare reserve to turn back and refuel. Okay. Time passes as you drive. The bar in the top left corner of the day shows the day's progress. Each new day triggers production in enclaves unless traders restock their goods. To move your caravan, click with the right mouse button on your chosen spot in the world. You can also hold the button so the caravan follows your cursor, making navigation easier. So, is this north, east, south, and west? Don't know. First blood. You haven't even made it a kilometer from the refinery when a dust cloud rises to the horizon. Probably some hawkers lying in wait for a fuel shipment, or maybe just Sawblade's leftover scum from the siege. Either way, it's time to deal with them and see what you're made of. Will the metal plates riveted to your ride hold up under fire? Will you manage not to lose your precious cargo along the way? Or will you shit yourself at the sight of screaming hawkers charging at you? You'll get the answer soon enough. Well, you already know the answer to the last one. All right. Let's see. So here is a combat. Encounter unfold in real time. To win, you must crush all enemies. If you roamer the vehicle you see at the center of the screen is destroyed, it's over. You'll have to accept defeat. Okay. In the lower left corner, you'll see its info panel. Here you can check its durability, the armor, which reduces incoming damage, equipped weapons, and its basic special attack, or special action, the side slam. Okay. To issue orders to your vehicle, you must first select it. Click on the roamer with the left mouse button. Pick a location of the destination. Right click. Does that move me? Oh, okay. The music's fun. Warning on the right side of the screen indicates an approaching obstacle. Colliding with it will deal significant damage. Move your roamer to a safe spot. Okay, so we need to move down here. Because I'm guessing it's in this lane. Okay, notice the yellow dashed line around your vehicle. This indicates your weapon's range. Enemies entering this area will be attacked automatically. You can also manually set targets for the selected vehicle by clicking on an enemy with the right mouse button. Okay. Every vehicle allows you to perform a special attack, Side Slam. Additionally, each mounted special weapon has an associated unique special attack. Most special attacks require a target to be selected and can only be used again after a cooldown period. Okay. This raider has pulled up close to your roamer. Let's make him regret it. This is a perfect opportunity to use Side Slam. Click the Side Slam icon in the vehicle information panel. Then target the time. Okay, so this must be, so it's Q. I'm just going to use Q. And then target the tile where the enemy is located. Okay. Slow motion is a powerful ability that enhances your reaction time, giving you an edge in combat. Use it to line up difficult shots, dodge incoming attacks, or plan your next move. Press space or the icon on the top right corner of the screen to activate slow motion. Oh, right here. Okay. Slow motion. Oh, it's just not going to do it. Attack. We're just burning it. Can I sideswipe it again? No. Okay. It's almost dead. Boom. All right, you blew them to bits. Another victory in the wasteland. So we didn't really get much damage. We got some scrap though. So what is this place? Moonshine. Trader. Let's sell. Let's sell the garbage that we have. And we could sell some wheat too. Oh, which is supposed to be the only across to the lone bridge. Maybe I'll find the vengeance there. Okay. Trader, next image party, you'll find a vertical. Yep. Remember that when you sell, the enclave takes a cut of your earnings. Factor this in when judging the profitability of an item. It's simple: buy low, sell high. Skillful trading is the key. Okay, so we have the stock market going on. Let's see. We got waste, scrap, wheat, tools, and alcohol. We use wheat to create alcohol. We depend on stems. We depend on food to make waste. We depend on water to produce waste. Fair. So now we need to find the bridge. So let's leave here. Keep searching. Doesn't look like we can go through there. Sea of sand and silence. He dunes, I think it's supposed to be the dunes, stretch endlessly, ripping like the hide of some ancient beast. No settlements, no safe zones, just wind, wrecks, and war paint. Soon you spot twisted metal spikes rising from the sand, half-buried convoy remains, and blood trails that vanish into nowhere. This is the Eternal Dunes, a no-man's land ruled by cutthroats with more bullets than brains. Out here, firepower is law, and you're not packing enough of it. Not yet. Okay. You tighten your grip on the wheel. Pushing deeper would be suicide. You need better gear and stronger rigs. Best to turn back for now and focus on your mission. Finding saw blades somewhere on the east. Okay. That route might give us the edge you need before the dunes swallow you whole, just like all the others. So it told me to go to the west, and now it wants me to go to the east. Your caravan struggles over endless dunes, the monotony enough to lull anyone to sleep, if not for the constant worry of overloading your engines. Spotting movement in the sandy canyon between dunes briefly lifts your spirits. Let's just try to escape. So I took some damage. Okay. I swear it was telling me to go to the west. Can I get gas here? If not, we're screwed. Service station. Refuel. Repair. Leave. Okay. Alright, so we keep going to the east now, although I'm pretty much positive it said that we needed to go to the west. So I'm not sure about that, if that's a mistake or what. Pump jacks. Let's check it out. Might as well fill up since we are already running low. We don't have anything here. Does the trader have anything we can use? Waste, scrap, chemicals, parts. Okay. Find the bridge. So let's keep following this trail. The Crimson Herd. You can't believe your eyes as you crest yet another dune with the rest of your crew. A few hundred meters ahead, enormous crimson tumbleweeds roll across the landscape, each large enough to crush your caravan into the dirt. Some are taller than the ruins of towns you've passed along the way. Those spiked monstrosities are driven by an invisible wind or the unstoppable momentum they gained from who knows where, maybe even from the eternal dunes. They've collected a grim cargo of valuable supplies, wreckage, and even people still groaning in the grasp of the dry, thorny plants. Behind them lies a path of mangled corpses, scattered supplies, and shattered vehicles. Well, I think we keep going. Crimson Herd, risking everything, you push your vehicle closer to the tumbling giants. Dust fill your lungs, and the speed of their movement strains your engines to the limit. Against all odds, you manage to free a few people back from the thorny death traps, but your vehicle suffers significant damage. So we got Trevor, Fury, and then our roamer got kind of destroyed. So let's go ahead and repair, and then keep moving. I think we can also put people in. So if we go to the service station, refuel, repair... Go to the garage. We got a crew member. Special weapon cooldown. This one's better. What's hers? Okay. That's probably good to have. You use so much gas. It's insane. So here's the bridge. It's hard to say what leaves a bigger impression. The yawning chasm that splits the desert into two separate worlds, stretching as far as the eye can see, or the monumental structure bridging its edges. In this day and age, no one could build something like this. This place must have existed long before you were born. Someone once decided it was worth sacrificing thousands of tons of steel and countless hours of labor to connect the two sides of the abyss. Sawblade and his crew are on the other side, but you won't make it across as this thing stands. The bridge is a wreck. While the main structure holds, the road running across the top is riddled with holes, stripped of railings, and cluttered with dozens of wrecked vehicles. So, why don't we, like, go through and take the stuff? Hold up, we don't just let every desert bum waltz in here. Around here, it's BYOB. What, you don't get it? Bring your own bottle. And no, not just a bottle, a barrel. Or better yet, a damn tanker. We're talking a sea of booze. Okay. So we need to get 5 things of alcohol. We're already going to be out of fuel again. You got booze? No, they got guns. Fertilizer. Scrap and waste. Okay. Drats. See if we can get any parts from this. School bus trip. Let's creep closer. You can see an armored window and reinforced tires. Inside dozens of skeletons and shackles. We're in order to, okay, so it was like a prison bus. Last Haven. You got booze? No. Might as well refuel since we're here. Forgotten pasture. You don't like mutton, but fresh meat is a luxury. Following the bleeding, you come across a fenced-off area, a long-abandoned farm. Rusting metal fences and the ruins of old buildings barely hold together. All that's left is a big shack and a herd of goats grazing on scraggy grass. As you draw closer, sharpening your machete and drooling at the thought of a feast, something feels off. Among the herd stands a massive black goat, horns like spears and eyes filled with a malicious intelligence. Scattered across the ground are gnawed skeletons alongside discarded weapons and gear. Sure, goats will eat anything, but taking down armored humans? Let's attack them. Your crew spreads out, rounding up the animals. The herd retreat, but the black goat stands its ground. One of your men lunges at it with a knife. The goat dodges and charges, its horn tearing through his stomach. He collapses, screaming, guts spilling out. The rest of your crew looks at you hesitant. What are you waiting for, you motherfuckers? Get it, you shout, charging the beast with your weapon. You pull out your gun and shoot the goat, risking your Comrade's life. Yeah, whatever. Your shot misses the goat and hits your guy. Really? His screaming stops, though, and now you're short a driver. The black goat wounds several others and even punches a hole in your vehicle before you take it down. You cut off its head. It'll make a hell of a trophy for the right buyer. The rest of the herd, meat and live cargo. So we got some food, some livestock, the black goat head, and we took some damage. Trade the trophy in plenty. Okay, so we can go back to plenty. Which I think is where we started, right? Some Wranglers, let's see. Let's just get out of here. Alright, here we go. Let's get next to him and then maybe we can hit him. I'm gonna hold him in the path. There we go. Let's get down here. Let's get this guy. Yeah, hit him. There we go. Enjoy that puddle. Kill this guy first. No point of getting shot at. Oh, we're gonna die. Drats. Romer's dead. Everything's dead. We lost everything. Aw, come on. Really? At least we got the goat head. Damn, okay. Well, we gotta get back to plenty. Oh, we picked up some stuff. Okay. Let's return to our wreckage and grab it all. I like it. Alright, we're in another battle. I don't know how we're supposed to survive when there's 3 of them. I mean, they're just destroying us. Yeah, there's no way we survive. This guy's oil slicking me? We're dead, we leave, we go back and grab it. I mean, we have to get back to where we're supposed to go. So let's go ahead and grab our stuff. We're losing more and more every time. Can we go to plenty yet or no? He's still not gonna let us? Okay. So we need to go get alcohol first. Hopefully this place has fuel, because we are out. Barely enough. Okay, and then in our garage, let's go ahead and put her back. Scorcher special weapons. Okay, so we could get some extra stuff. Let's keep moving though. We need to go find alcohol to buy. I think the refinery had it. No, it doesn't. Okay. Find and kill Saw Blade. Find a way to repair the bridge. Deliver 5 alcohol. Okay. So, where can we find alcohol? If none of these places have it. Empty gang base. We got some waste, took some damage. Okay. What about over here? Let's follow the blood. You're hit by a stench of rotting flesh. Ooh. Let's find it. Oh, okay. She's dead. A lot of choose your own adventure feel in here. Let's refuel, repair. Can't hire any of them. And everyone's dead. Main weapon. Main weapon. We can't afford any equipment. Okay. What? I can't. I literally can't. Oh, here we go. Okay. How much do we have? 230 or 53. Let's get a rocket, a ramming, and let's get the rocket and ramming. Okay. When we get to here, I have a feeling it's not... Yeah, it's not going to be smart enough to do that. Okay. There's no way to drive past this massive swirling dust cloud without stopping. Okay, so we're going to another fight. Let's just watch it and not fight them right now, because we don't really have a way to do it. The gallows. Wonder why I've seen so well fuel vehicles and each start passing street lights. Each one hangs a gnawed corpse. Marked with flipped license plates. Traitor, water, poisoner, arsonist, murderer, and more. The handwriting on the signs is the same, yet the sheer number of victims makes it impossible for just one person to have carried out all the executions. After an hour, you reach an overpass above a destroyed highway. At its base are car wrecks with barbed wire tying people, gang members, caravanners, travelers to the twisted metal. Most of them are alive, screaming in agony as scavengers tear flesh from their bodies. Among them moves a hooded figure, carefully scrawling crimes on license plates with a marker and hanging them around their necks. Let's just loot them. Okay. I don't want to help them because we're going to be totally screwed if that's the case. We're going to have to go here and then fill up. Supply drop. Nice. Let's do it. Some medicine. Okay. Now we got to heal up. If we make it. Man, feels quick in this. Service station. Refuel. I don't think we have anything to sell, do we? It doesn't look like it because we can't click on anything. Okay. We have the medicine, but we should probably keep that. I'm not really sure where to go. Is there a map? Okay. We haven't gone over here, so let's do that. Hey, Marcus, the noob gamer. Thank you for subscribing. I'm not even live right now, and we're getting notifications. From your vehicles, you catch sight of what seems like a near idyllic scene. Near idyllic. Idyllic. I can't even say the word. A group of a few dozen survivors working tirelessly in a large potato field. Here and there, tarped over tractors are scattered around, and in several spots, sacks of plump, rich-looking spuds are piled high. Just seeing them makes your stomach growl. The farmers lean against the sacks, taking a well-deserved break after what looks like a long, hard day. You approach thinking this might be a great opportunity for trade. The potatoes look like they've been pulled straight out of the pre-apocalypse. Real food from real soil. Every enclave would kill to get their hands on a haul like this, but as you get closer, something feels off. The farmers drop their hoes and grab weapons from their belts. The ones you thought were resting are actually corpses, executed and tossed aside like garbage. As the tarps are yanked away, they don't reveal tractors, but battered gang vehicles. So if we try to fight, we're screwed, but we might be able to pay them off. Alright. Oh, that's not good. That is all gas. Dry dock. Fuel, repair, trade, alcohol. He only has one. Let's buy it. Okay. Nothing we can do here. I think we just sell it, the medicine. So, defeat the gang that set up camp nearby and is harassing the enclave. Defeat the enemy or return to dry dock. Deliver. Let's do this one. Okay, new task. Deliver to dry dock. Aren't we at dry dock? Yes. So what do I need to... Maybe the trader? No. Not sure. Okay. I'm gonna use more fuel trying to turn around. River Delta is lethal. Okay, and it's radioactive. Good to know. Gonna have to refuel and gonna have to repair. Let's leave. These have all been checked. Those were checked. That's been checked. Do they actually have livestock? They have guns. Fertilizer, scrap, and waste. I don't know why I would want to buy waste. So far, we've only got one thing of alcohol. We're already out of... Okay, we already ran out of fuel again. Let's hit this guy out of the way. Let's fire barrage on this guy. Okay. Go down one. I can't. Nothing I click is moving me. I'm just stuck. Can I go behind it? And then fire the missiles? Okay. So we got waste and scrap. Okay, we need to go back here. We need to sell the scrap. We need to refuel, repair, trader. We need to... This is just waste. Let's sell it. Whatever we got, sell it. Scrap. Whatever we got, sell it. Alcohol. Worth a lot, but can't do anything with it. Parts, fertilizer. Okay. I think we keep going down. See what's down here. Let's see what's that boiler. What do they have? Alcohol, not for buying. Water. Okay. I mean, might as well. Nothing we can really do on here. Okay. Let's keep searching down. You know what? I think what we need to do, seeing some of this stuff, we need to find who makes alcohol. And see what they need. And then maybe we can buy the parts so they can make it. Ambush. Okay. Let's do it. It seems like the keyboard shortcuts don't work. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Later. Oh, there's another one? Enjoy the oil slick. Let's get next to him. Let's hit him. Let's get behind him. Push him into it, maybe? I think I took too much of the grunt of that. I can't move. So I'm just kind of stuck here. Hopefully this is the last guy, because I can't move. Okay, we got scrap. So the last place we were just at needed scrap to make stuff. So let's go back. So let's give them all of our waste. Let's give them our scrap. Because they need waste to create water. We use chemicals to craft food, and we need stems. Okay. Let's leave here. Wrecked caravan. Okay, what do we got? Let's fight him. I still can't move, which is really frustrating. Of course he moved. Okay, that one I can move to. He'll move next to me. There we go. Enjoy that. See if we can't destroy him. Move out of the way. Come on, get closer. At least I can move now. Okay, cool. What do we get? A thing of water and a thing of waste. So we need to go back, sell the water to them. They need water. Right? Leave to caravan. Get it. Bullet for bullet. Let's do this. Yeah, I can't move in the beginning. That's not going to hit anything. And that's not going to hit anything. Let's destroy this guy, then get behind this one, see if we can't. Yeah, you get in front too. There we go. Push him into him, maybe? Get back behind. I can get that. Oh, he moved. Okay. Let's bump this guy. Well, we should be good either way, just to beat him. Okay. Got waste and scrap, so they need scrap. So it looks like. They don't have any alcohol, though. Okay. So we can't fix the bridge. We can't do that. Find a way to repair the bridge. Well, let's just go click on it. Does it tell me what I need? Because if it doesn't tell me what I need, I'm not sure what I can do to fix it. No, it doesn't tell me anything. Okay. We can't go to plenty until we get alcohol. Our caravan's not looking so hot. Dry dock is where we need to go to deliver livestock. But I don't have livestock. So maybe someone over here sells livestock. It's a refinery. Probably should fill up because we're always out of fuel, man. The amount of fuel that we have to do is kind of annoying because you constantly have to stop. That's the only annoyance. Moonshine has alcohol. Maybe. They have 5. We need to buy 4 of them. We don't have enough money. Let's buy these. Barely have enough money to refill. Okay, so we need to find money and come back to Moonshine. Dead Oasis. Greenery is a rare sight around here. You spot a cluster of trees and brushes by a murky pool and decide to risk it. When you get there, you find corpses, people, animals, even scavenger birds, all in various states of decay. The pool reeks of death, and the plants only make the mask the poison. You don't need a test to know. This water is of no use, even for flushing the toilet. Well, let's loot the vehicles. We found a cruiser. Okay. That's good. Let's go back to our refinery. Oh, never mind. It's like the game doesn't know where walls are quite yet. That's okay. So, garage. We have another vehicle. So now we could probably buy a weapon to put in there. But they're $50, so we don't have enough for that. So I'm not sure if that's going to do us any good if it still doesn't have a gun. Is there anything down here that we can use? That looks like it's going to take damage just being near it. What's over here? Okay, let's do it. Let's fight him. So we do have a support vehicle. So he can ram people. Okay, and then let me try to get behind him. Because we're going to stop him from going anywhere. Should be able to blow up both of them with that. I need 2 to Q. Support vehicle down. That was quick. Blow up that guy. I'm oil slicked, I guess. But I can't move now again. So I have to wait. I guess we'll just hit this guy again. Now can I move? Okay. Okay. So we got them. Oil spill V1. Okay, so we got a weapon for it. That's good. We gotta go back. We need fuel. We're out of money, and we're gonna have to repair. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Trader. Not selling any of that stuff. The garage. The oil spill is a special weapon. Okay. We don't have any vehicles. Okay. That'll leave. It stands out in the endless pan, an old skyscraper, the skeleton of a bygone giant. Sandstorm tried to bring it down, but the reinforced structure still holds. Surrounding it is the rubble of a once thriving city. Uneven and treacherous ground, the building, though ruined, is imposing. From the depths of its parking garage on the top to the top, now home to oversized birds, an undefeated evidence of a long past. We climbed the bird infested, we explored the middle floors, we checked underground. Let's go to the rooftop. Scaling the tower was a stupid idea from the start. You're exhausted, drenched in sweat, and your only reward is a helipad turned into a giant nest for mutant vultures, or maybe storks that forgot to migrate. Apparently bird crap makes excellent fertilizer. Time to get dirty, or massive boiled eggs and oversized nesting. Prime goods. Let's do it. We got 2 things of livestock. So now, can we take the livestock? We have 2. Can we get up to dry dock? We're going to have to go to pump jacks, refuel, and then from there, can we go? What do they got? Livestock? Absolutely not. This apple, some food. Let's sell it. It's not much, but we can refuel. We almost have enough to get more booze, but we got to go up to dry dock first, which should be up above, if I'm right. Yeah, right here. Okay. So we gotta go up here and refuel. Okay, we'll refuel. See what they have for trade. They have luxuries, fertilizer, scrap. Okay, leave. We should be able to make it to dry dock. Okay. Okay, let's try this. Oh, we didn't die, so that's good. Okay, job board. Claim. Task completed. Okay. Garage. Still have 1 livestock. Okay. Refuel, repair. Trader, what do you have? They have one thing of booze for 79. Let's buy it. We need one more alcohol. I think now we can go back. Go to moonshine. But we're not going to make it with the fuel that we have, so we have to go back over here. I'm not a huge fan of the fuel system, to be honest. Seems like I have to just basically go to each place and refuel every time. And we can't stop there, so we have to hope we make it down here. But we need to buy more fuel. Does he have booze? No? Okay. Keep moving. Okay, we are at moonshine. We should be able to buy one thing of booze. And they're cheaper here. Buy. Okay. Refuel. And then we got to head back to Plenty. And then we should be able to... Oh, acid clouds. What? Have fun, crew. We found some guns. Okay, cool. I get that the game is more or less text-based, but there's so much to read that I just don't know if I'm really enjoying, like, having to read every scenario. It's kind of like an upgraded version of the Oregon Trail, almost, it feels. So here I am. Here's the booze. You're clearly someone who gets stuff done. Come on in. I can already tell this party's going to be wild as long as your crew doesn't get the whole... excuse me, the whole supply. So we can talk to Irish. Okay. Bridge repair. We need 4 tools and 10 parts. Okay, so now we're getting to the point where we can actually do things. We can sell the guns. We can sell this livestock because we're not going to need it anymore. And then we need to go get tools and parts. Okay. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and give my 2 cents now that I've played the game for roughly an hour. The car combat seems a little wonky. I can't always move, and I'm not quite sure why. I absolutely despise the fuel situation. I understand that cars need gas, but it seems like I'm literally just going from one point to another, to another, to another. I never really feel like I get to explore. It feels like it's just taking away from the gameplay to me. I wish that even if that was doubled, like how fast you burn it was half that rate, so at least you could go between, like, if I'm at Plenty, I can make it to Pump Jacks. That's 10% of my fuel to get there. That just seems like too much. Because then if I want to go to the next spot, let's see how far I can make it. Like the refinery, every location seems to be about, give or take, 10%. And it would be nice if I didn't have to feel like I was just going, oh, I gotta go here. I'm constantly feeling like I have to refuel. I'm not a huge fan of the game personally. I see how someone who would like these kind of games would really get into it. My biggest gripe right now is because it's not out yet and it's just a wish listed item. I don't know if this game's going to cost money or not. If the game was free and people enjoyed it, I think it'd be a lot of fun. If this game costs more than like $10, I don't think I could recommend it at all. I don't know. I want you guys to give me your thoughts on it. I'm going to stop now. It's been exactly an hour that I've been playing. And personally, I don't think the game's for me. Now, I do want to point out I did get the game for free. And as always, that is never going to change my opinion on what I think about games. Just because someone gives me something for free doesn't mean I'm going to like it. That's my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of game, let me know. Either way, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.